y'all? Coach Davis back with another video, and in this video I will be keeping it all the way 100 with y'all, because that's what y'all know me for, and telling y'all about my fucked up experience last year with relapsing 11 times before my big streak. You feel me? It was fucked up and it was hard. I got through it because I had to make that choice. So I hope that this inspires everybody that's going through relapsing, whether you in a relationship or relapsing, whether you just dolo and you watching porn and you can't fucking quit the shit. It's cool. Don't beat yourself up. I was dead, G's. Y'all enjoy the motherfucking content. You heard? And I hope, deeply and sincerely that, you get the way you need to be in your life so that you can, be the best version of yourself. That's my point of being on this channel and giving y'all my truth so that you can feed off of my energy and become your greatest version. Salute. So you're probably wondering, how in the hell did you get to 73 days after your highest streak last year was 45, and then after your highest streak, you relapsed 11 times and never made it to 45 days until 2020. So I started in February, like I probably already told y'all, when I heard about HTO and I saw a video too from Steph is Cold. I give credit when it's due. So I automatically got on my shit. I was binge watching their videos that was helping me. So I went on my longest streak after that. I knew that they was right. Something in my intuition really told me to listen to these young brothers and that they was right. So instantly I went on my longest streak, 45 days. I get to 45 days and I started noticing everything changed around me. I was very cocky. I was in my ego extremely. I was using the energy to feed my ego. That's another thing, pay attention to what you're using the energy for and where you're feeding it to. Because you can also use that energy and it could be the cause of your downfall. So pay attention to that part as well. Before I heard about semen retention, I told you I had that crush on the girl from the shelter. So, it wound up giving me the courage to speak to her in whatever way that I knew would work so I can get, to a chance to talk with her. And it worked. I used my energy and gave it to that as well, and it worked in my favor. I started forgetting about being homeless. I was in shelter at this time. I started forgetting about being homeless. I was working out heavy. I was playing a lot of basketball. And I just felt amazing all around. And I also, I was getting big-headed as well. And, I thought that I could still do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Like I was that nigga for real. And this is where I fucked up. This is when I started edging and still looking at porn like I could do that and it wouldn't affect me. And it did, because I didn't realize that the longer you go on the journey, the stronger your urge gets. So you can't even look at that website when you get to a certain amount of days. Don't even do it. Like I told y'all before, one of my homies, one of my supporters I met in real life, he told me his story and it humbled me. He said he made it to like 100-some days. I saluted him immediately because I ain't never make it that far. So I'm asking him for advice and he know me for that. You know what I'm saying? This is how humble I am. I'm like, yo, how you, he like, yo, made it to 100 days. One of them nights, I stood up a little late, doing something I should have been doing. I got on the website and he was like, my mind got fucked up and I did something I wasn't supposed to be doing and I fucking relapsed. I was like, oh. That let me know the website is crazy after you get to a certain point of your streak. So I advise everybody not to even look at that shit at all. Like I said, my first week or so, when I was first starting out my streaks, the first week or two is very hard to not look at it. It's very hard to not relapse. I get that. Once you get to where I'm at, especially, you a month in, 2 months in, 2 months and some change where I'm at, don't eat, bro. I cannot stress this enough. Don't do it. For real. I'm with y'all too. Me fucking with that shelter, the girl from the shelter. Shelter shorty. Shelter shorty. But nah, me talking to her, right? I ain't gonna lie, and y'all might think I'm gassing it, but she looked like one of my favorite porn stars. So that fucked me up. that fucked me up. I'm telling you, it wound up fucking me up. But it's still by choice though. So it's important to be careful what kind of woman that you keep around you too though, for real. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give her credit. She like a 9.5, G, no cat. So, you know, you're gonna get tired of tripping over your own foot like I did. I noticed I was tripping over my own foot. It was hard accepting the fact that my whole life most likely turned out the way it did because of me being at a low vibration. That fucked my brain up. It was a lot to take in and a lot to accept, but I was willing to accept that challenge. I also tripped over my own foot a lot of times, and when I realized it was my fault, I was like, okay. Learned about it 2019, early 2019. You had your fun still after the fact when you knew better. 2020, we not fucking around. I had to just make that choice, and you could do it too. You don't have to wait till next year. Today's fucking March 1st. You could start today and be like, all right, today is it. That's it. I'm going for the distance. You just have to make that decision and stick to it like a man. That's it. I just said coming into 2020, I'm like, 2020 vision. I'm not fucking around 2020 because I could see for real. And semen retention helped me see better. So this is my fucking year, not because it's destiny or whatever the fuck. It's my year because I'm gonna make it my year. That's why it's my fucking year. You gotta say the same shit. Starting March 1st, this is gonna be your year. It's still early. You still got it. You feel me? Shit, man. It's a blessing, G. I learned from my mistakes. I'm not relapsing no more. I had my fun all last year, still fucking around. I relapsed a total 11 times, man. And I ain't make it to 45 days ever again from the whole 2019. And probably after that, the farthest I went was like maybe 33 days. You feel me? I done still had my days where I went, 2 weeks relapse, a week and a half relapse, a couple days relapse. I was fucking up, but I made sure I held myself accountable and counted. Every time I relapsed, I counted it. So I'm like, all right, because I know eventually I was going to grab hold of myself and be like, get a fucking grip, nigga. What are you doing? And I got that grip. Because I realized that every time I relapsed, it was fucking up everything going on around me. It was fucking up my communication skills with my baby mother so I can see my son. It fucked up my communication skills with that girl from the shelter, so now we don't speak no more. You know what I'm saying? It fucked up the relationship with me and everybody because I was so disappointed in myself. You feel me? There's certain people I still will never choose to talk to regardless of how far I make it on semen retention. I forgive them within me. They don't have to know that. But some people is just such at a low vibration, it's like you don't even want to be around those people, whether they in your family or not. Learn from your mistakes and hold yourself accountable for each relapse so that you can start to look at yourself like you're a fucking idiot. So you look back, you're like, hold on, I relapsed 12 times in 1 month? You gonna feel stupid. Count your relapses. That's how you fucking, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a grip eventually. Because I get it, it's tough. Especially if you in a motherfucking relationship. And that's coming soon too. Shout out to all my G's that's in a relationship. I'm sure no matter what I say about all this lone wolf shit, I'm sure that the universe is probably going to send me that one that I can't deny, and I'm going to be in a relationship soon myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm already mentally preparing myself for that. And I already know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to, I'm going to help on my G's with that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the content. I hope I motivated y'all to, light a fire up under your ass so you know to stop, because it's March 1st. This is the perfect day to start. If you relapsed and you're trying to get back, whether you a couple days in, a weekend, whatever, it's a new month. Take off from here. It's your time. It's your year. Let's do it. The marathon continues. Salute.